But we begin with Mark Meredith. He's reporting live from, where are you? You're in Washington. Hi, Mark.
I am in Washington. Yes, ma'am. But of course, these races are playing out all over the country. Good morning to you, Dana. We're entering the home stretch of the midterm elections, and the latest data from our political team shows there are a lot of toss-up races worth watching nationwide. So you got Democrats and Republicans trying to make these races about two very different issues, which of course prompts the question, which party's going to have the winning strategy when they go for the control of the House and the Senate? For the House, Republicans are still slated to take control, but our team projects there are about 30 House races considered true toss-ups. I'm not going to read all of them, but there are a few notable ones, including in Alaska, where there's only one House race for the entire state. You got Colorado, the newly created 8th district that's northeast of Denver. That remains up for grabs. And back east in Virginia around Norfolk in the 2nd district, a seat currently held by the Dems. The seat appears to be in play for both parties, but a lot to watch right there. It is a closer contest in the Senate right now. The Senate is evenly split. Republicans appear to have a slight advantage going into November, but there are 4 races considered true toss-ups, which will determine who gets control. Our data shows those races are Arizona, Georgia, Nevada, and Pennsylvania, essentially that those seats could go either way. Our team also closely watching the Senate race in the Buckeye state of Ohio. Data showing it's leaning Republican, where the author J.D. Vance is leading, but his opponent, Democratic Congressman Tim Ryan, is also gaining in this final stretch. We're also watching 36 governor's races all across the country, and the latest data shows Republicans looking a lot stronger in the Peach State of Georgia, while the Pennsylvania race that we've been talking about for so long now, still closely leaning into Democrats' favor, at least for the governor's race. The race is still considered toss-ups for the governorships: Arizona, Kansas, Maine, New Mexico, Nevada, Oregon, and Wisconsin. Democrats trying to make these races about access to abortion. The GOP trying to shift this to all about education, the economy, and crime. And you heard me right. Oregon is something we're watching. It's interesting because it's a 3-way race. There's record amount of money being spent, and some Democrats believe their vote may end up being split between the party's nominee as well as the independent in the race. That could give the Republican candidate a true shot at victory here, and that would be quite a victory. The last time Oregon had a Republican governor in office is in 1987. Dana, I had to look that up. Bill Hemmer knew it off the top of his head yesterday in a meeting, so I had to throw it in right there. Yeah,
well, you know, he and I had a little, he gave me a lesson about 1986 yesterday.
Gotcha. I wasn't even born, Dana, so I had to.
I'm sure. Thank you for that,
Mark. Enough of you two, okay? This is what we see right now. Republicans in a real good spot here. We believe as of today, 216 House races among Republicans are in the solid red category. Remember, the majority now is 218. That's your magical number as we go forward. Let's go forward on the map here and show you a little bit more about what we think could be the potential if Republicans were to have a great night versus Democrats having a great night themselves. Remember, we mentioned all those toss-up races. If the Democrats were win all the toss-up races, they'd be at 219. They'd have a 2-seat majority in the House if they were to run the table on all those. If the Republicans do it, you see what the majority could be for someone like Kevin McCarthy, potential House Speaker, 246. That is what we see as of today is our best guesstimate now for the Republicans and the Democrats in the House. On the Senate side, this is where it gets very interesting. To our viewers at home, come election night, it could be a very long night to determine who controls power in the U.S. Senate. 49 Republican solid seats. For the Democrats, they have 47. In the middle, you got 4 toss-ups, right? Majority, simple majority is 50. Let me come back to the toss-ups. Best case scenario for Republicans, as we see it now, that would be 53 seats in the Senate, and that would be really quite a shift in Washington and in Congress. For Democrats, best case scenario as it stands today, we see it at 51. They're at 50 right now. They could be best case scenario at 51, but come back to the toss-ups because, Dana, this is where the action's going to be come November 8th. You got all the Democrat lean, likely, and solid on the left side, Republican lean, likely, solid on the right, but this right here is where the drama will be. Arizona and Georgia and Nevada and Pennsylvania, and we're going to go through all those races over the next 49 days plus. 7 weeks away, Dana.
Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel to catch our nightly opens, stories that are changing the world and changing your life. From Tucker Carlson tonight.